Right now, through about 9 games of the season, I say we're having a pretty good year. Especially as a rookie, I'm going crazy. From the passing game to the running game, even though K9 just came back, I feel like it's going to get pretty good as the season goes on. We're just trying to get him more fit back into the offense. But now, as we're going into the second half of the season, we got to make sure we stay locked in and keep on working hard. Because with the team we got, and if I keep on playing the way I've been, we're going to make a pretty good playoff run without a doubt. And now for our 10th game of the season, as y'all can see, we're number 1 in the NFC West. And last time we played the 49ers, we ended their streak of beating the Seahawks. And now we got to play them for our second time of the season, and we're looking for the same outcome as last time. Now, as good as this defense is, as good as this pass rush is, I'm not scared of it at all. We done beat them already, and we've only lost 1 game this season. Our offense is amazing. I feel good behind this line as well. And the crazy thing is, we went through most of the season without our starting running back, K9, and just look at the plays he's making already. Man, I'm so happy he's back. And I mean, the 49ers got a pretty good defense, but one thing they don't got is somebody who can hold DK, getting wide open, getting us to about the 1-yard line. And now on 1st and goal, just go ahead and run this ball in with K9, and he gets in there. Some amazing defense getting us the ball back. We're already on that side of the field, but I'm taking a sack. Tried to get up out of there, but just couldn't. With us being at the 34, we're in field goal range, so we could make this, but I'm trying to get more yards, and I probably shouldn't have thrown this ball. It could have been picked off. Luckily, it wasn't. If it's one look that I love to see, it's when DK Metcalf is being pressed. Don't put your hands on him because he will get past you. I threw that thing up. Bro was next to him, but he still got dunked on. You're not getting up there with that 6'4" man. But the 49ers started to lock in a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like I had to scramble out to the left side because that DT ended up getting free. Tried to find some more yardage, just tried to juke into the inside. Probably just should have went out of bounds. We got ourselves for 3. Now it's a tie game as they scored a touchdown but missed the extra point. They left us with 30 seconds left in this first half, and we are for sure gonna put some points on the board. Sometimes I amaze myself at what type of passes I throw, and sometimes I also get amazed at how my receivers are able to catch this. Like, look at DK, that man's nasty. Now at the 6-yard line with 9 seconds left in the first half, I'm dropping back. I see a hole, so I decide to go ahead and scramble through and pick up this rushing touchdown, getting the lead before the second half. With this game being played in San Fran, there's no way that they won't score almost every drive. It's just that we got to make sure we score every time too, and make sure we don't allow their home field advantage to take over the game. And as for me, playing my last year in college at Bama, I done heard the loudest of the crowd noises, so this ain't really nothing to me. I'm picking up this first down, we getting rolling, we gonna get this touchdown. When we out here in 5 out, it's most definitely a scary sight, because everybody on this team can really catch that ball. I'm fitting that in there, and he's getting that touchdown. No points at all from San Fran, and now with 2 minutes left, it's 3rd and 2, picking up this first down, basically in the game, and I get it there to my boy Tyler Lockett for the first down. And man, I'm having the game right now. Only threw 5 incomplete passes with 300 yards. And now there's 2 minutes left, less than 2 minutes actually in this game. There's no point to pass the ball at all. Just run that ball in, and K9 is picking up another touchdown. We came out here at they crib, did what we need to do. So we end this season off 2-0 versus the San Francisco 49ers. Like I said, coming to this team, we flipping that whole rivalry around. They ain't beat them in a while, but now, yeah, it's our turn to start whooping on them. Man, it's just crazy. Every game is going to be somebody's day. This time it was DK and JSN. And after dominating the 49ers for the regular season, I ended up getting interviewed in the locker room. They was asking me what I attribute our successes to. And I had to say our team, my teammates. Because obviously, especially as a quarterback, I need all of them to do their job so I can put the ball in their hands so then they can do the rest of their job. And we got to continue to do our jobs throughout the rest of the season. And I feel like after beating them boys 2 times in the regular season, I had to treat myself to something. So I decided to get a tattoo, a long sleeve on my left arm. Because why not? We're heading into this game against the Cardinals. And with the season we've been having, the season they've been having, we're looking to come in here and completely dominate this game. We're out here in 5 out, and I'm just waiting for Jackson to get past that linebacker. He did, and I got it right to him for that touchdown. They responded though, and not only that, on our next offensive drive, they was playing good defense. Got to 3rd and 5, and this DT got through a double team to get the sack, force a 4th down. And the Cardinals ended up getting 3 points after that. 1st and 10, I see a hole open up right through the middle, picking that up, and I'm trying to juke to the inside, and I'm trying to go down, but I ended up taking a big hit, fumbled the ball, and they picked it up. And with that, what they should have done was try to score a touchdown, but they did not. And now I'm scrambling out to the right side. Got my guy DK wide open for the touchdown. We're taking that lead back. But then end up scoring another touchdown. So they end up leaving us with 30 seconds left though. I zip that thing right through the middle, through the seams, and we get the first down. With our explosive offense, I don't care how much time is on the clock. We're going to try to get down that field, and we're doing just that. I'm scrambling since I don't found nobody open, juking that guy to the right side, and I'm kind of trying to get out of bounds. Stop that clock. 11 seconds left, and I see my guy DK one-on-one, and I say, why not? He's that type of guy, but he did not come down with it, unfortunately. We end up settling for 3 points on that drive, and now it's third quarter, and I'm throwing a terrible pass. That could have been a dot straight to Noah Fant, but overthrown him, and now we got set for another 3. And now we find ourselves down 20-24. We're not going to not score a touchdown on this drive. We have to take the lead. I'm scrambling out to the right side, getting this first down and getting out of bounds. And on second and goal, running a shotgun run inside zone with K9. He's getting into that end zone for that touchdown. We're taking the lead back. But man, I was not expecting Arizona to come to Seattle and really do this right now. They're making it a lot harder than it should be for us right now. But I guess we got to score again. We done drove down the field trying to take away a good amount of the clock. We got 30 seconds left in this game, and here on 1st and 10, I'm looking to find the end zone hitting Noah Fant, but that's incomplete. After a couple failed attempts of trying to get into the end zone, I'm dropping back. I see that DT coming out, so I got to scramble using my crazy speed, my crazy escapability, and I'm finding a way to get this first down. And now at the 1 yard line, running the QB sneak, getting in there for most likely the game-winning touchdown. And that was indeed the game-winning touchdown. The Cardinals did not have enough time to get down the field and make something happen. There we go. Great game. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. It was a tough game. Definitely a game we needed. And for my performance in that game, I ended up winning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. While in the locker room after last game, I ended up asking DK how he felt about this next game against the Jets. And he said that he feels like every pass should go to him. I can't lock that in for sure because we got a couple players on this team that could really go crazy. But if he's open, I'm going to get it to him. And he's reminding me that they ain't got nobody that can stay with him. And I'm going to take his word for it. We're going to see what happens in this game. And I mean, if that dude Sauce is going to be on the right side of the field with DK on the left, there's no way DK doesn't have a crazy game. But here, I'm throwing this dot to JSN down the field. That's a dot. Great catch, too. After a failed run attempt and the incomplete pass, it's 3rd and 7 now. Throwing his dot to the middle of the field, though, to Tyler Lockett. And since we're at the 1 yard line, might as well do a QB sneak, and I'm getting in there for the touchdown. No score for the Jets. It's the second quarter now, 6-0, and on 2nd and 10, running a play action. I'm scrambling out to the right side. DK is coming across the middle too, so I'm throwing that thing, somehow getting it to him. Perfect accuracy too. First down, getting to the 1. Running the ball has not been working at the 1 yard line, so we're passing the ball slant to JSN for the tug. The Jets scored this time, and I'm not going to lie, on this play, I forgot all about the route that man was running. I threw that, and Sauce was right behind it. Ended up catching that interception. I got to understand these plays a lot more. I thought it was on the slant, but he ended up stopping. My fault. Luckily, though, they only got 3 points. I'm making up for that pick by throwing this beautiful back shoulder fade to that man DK. I mean, that was just amazing. Just look at how beautiful this throw was, putting it to only where DK can catch that ball. He got his 2 feet in, too. Nasty. A minute left in the first half, 2nd and 12. DK running the corner route. Nobody there for him. Touchdown. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, if they're just not gonna put Sauce on DK, I'm just gonna keep throwing it to him because DJ Reed cannot hold him at all. All game, we didn't do a single QB run, but we came out here, did it here, and ended up getting wide open. Great block from my boy JSN so I can get that touchdown, extending this lead. The Jets are trying their best to try to win this game, but with only 2 minutes left here, they got 3 timeouts, and we're getting a first down here. They're going to have to use one of them. And now that we're in field goal range, they didn't use 2 timeouts, and the best thing for us to do is just run the ball. Allow them to tackle us, but we're going to make this field goal, and we'll be up 10 points. We'll be good. And we were good. We ended up winning this game 30-27. As, man, I was putting that ball in the air, man. Went crazy. And DK was not lying. Look at his stats. He wasn't lying. And because how crazy that boy DK went, I ended up winning Offensive Player of the Week. I'm surprised they ain't give it to him. But right now, so far, we've only taken one loss all season. And crazy enough, it was to the Patriots. But that don't really matter because right now, we're the #1 seed in the playoffs. We got to make sure we keep this. As in our next game, we're playing against the Cardinals. And when I thought that last game we played them, they were going to be a pushover team, they clearly weren't. So coming to this game, I already know it's going to be a tough one. But yet again, they're going to have to try to keep up with our offense because we going to score every time. And now, after the game I end up having, I'm #2 in the MVP race right now as a rookie, having a crazy year. And the crazy thing about that is that I'm not really one that really cares too much about my awards. I just want to help my team win as much as I possibly can, and that's what I'm doing right now. But here, it looks like I'm trying to do the opposite. I really didn't expect that DB to speed boost like that and catch that pick, but I guess he was just that good. But thanks to the defense bailing us out that time, the time that we really needed it. Because now with less than 2 minutes left, almost a minute left here in the first half, we ain't got no choice but to get down the field and score. I'm juking the mess out of that DB, making him fall to the floor and get out of bounds. We done made our way all the way into the red zone and here on 1st and 10 with less than a minute left here in the first half. I'm scrambling out to the right side, hitting my guy, Tyler Lockett, for the touchdown. Now we got the clear advantage right now. It's the second half now. We got the ball up 7 points. And here on this play action, I give the Cardinals an opportunity to make our advantage. Not really an advantage. Fumbled the ball and they picked the ball up at the 49. And with that opportunity, they end up only getting 3 points. But it didn't really matter because I gave them the ball right back. Tried to get it over that linebacker's head, but just couldn't. Threw that ball way too low. Another turnover. I'm not having a good game at all. One of my worst of the season for sure. And now because of my dumb turnovers, we're down in this game. Down 3 points. But in my mind, I know we can still win this game. Because look, knowing us, we're going to score this drive for sure. I got my guy to the back of the end zone. That boy K9 wide open for that easy touchdown. We're not losing this. But it looked like the Cardinals want to win this game. We can't let that happen though. We're going to have to drive down the field again and get another touchdown. This time trying to throw it over somebody's head, I end up getting over there to Tyler Lockett for the first down. Then made our way all the way down the field to the 2-yard line, running this thing in. K9 diving in for that touchdown to take the lead back. With 2 minutes left, hopefully our defense can get a little stop. They probably can. They probably will. They will. And they did. Once again, playing the Cardinals for the second time, it was another dogfight. But luckily for us, we coming out on top again. Winning this game, even despite the dumb things I did, the multiple turnovers I had in this game, it's not going to happen again, though. I promise you. Now look, after that game, I didn't even realize it. My boy DK ended up congratulating me about passing up 3,000 passing yards. And I didn't really realize I was above that because really all I care about is getting wins. If I get the stats, then they come. Because at the end of the day, it's about trying to get to that Super Bowl. We're playing against the Packers at home, trying to extend our big win streak that we're on right now. It's 14-7, and it don't look like they can stop our offense at all. And I mean, the only time that they really got good defensive stops when I did dumb things like this, trying to get this out to K9. I don't even know why I tried to attempt that pass. It wasn't a good pass. Somebody was all over him. That's incomplete. We might settle for a field goal. But coach told us to come back out here because we can most definitely score here. 4th and 2, I see a gap open up. I'm shooting right through there, getting this touchdown rushing. Coming into this game against the Packers, I really thought that the Packers would play a lot better. Their offense just has not been able to move the ball at all. And because of that, this game was basically already over with in the 3rd quarter. We just running this ball out, trying to waste all this time. And they finally end up scoring again, but it didn't even matter. We win 31-15 as we continue our win streak in the final stretch of the season. It's week 16 now. We're coming off a bye week in week 15, and coach ended up calling me into his office to talk about how we are in our placement for the playoffs. He ended up asking me how I felt about where we stand at in the playoffs. And of course, being a starting quarterback, I got to be confident. Got to be confident in me, myself, and in my team. As all season, we've really been playing very well, so we'll definitely be able to make a pretty good run here. We might be able to make it to the Super Bowl, as long as I play good. But after the bye week when we had practice, my boy DK ended up getting hurt. And he'll be out for about 3 weeks. This ain't good. Because we're about 3 games left in the season. That means he'll be gone into the playoffs. But all that means is the next man up, Laviska Shenault, he going to have to come in and step up. And that means Tyler Lockett's going to have to lock in as that #1 receiver role. And speaking of Laviska Shenault, I ended up finding him here, rolling out to the right side on the corner route, throwing it to him for his first touchdown of the season, I think. Now, I'm not gonna lie, DK being out, it's kind of hard to adjust to this offense while he's not on the field. We're down 14-7, just trying to find some type of offense, and it looks like we're trying to find something. We done made our way all the way down to the 1 yard line, motioning the tight end in, and K9 running that thing in for the touchdown, diving in. Our defense ended up getting a stop, leaving us with about 40 seconds left in the first half to go ahead and try to take the lead away from the Vikings. I'm scrambling out to the right side, can't really find no one to throw the ball to, so I decided to use my legs, pick up this big game, getting out of bounds. Less than 20 seconds left in the first half now, and on 1st and goal at the 6 yard line, I'm going to go ahead and scramble out to the left side. Nobody's following me. That's an easy touchdown, untouched. It's looking great for us. We just scored, and now, coming into the second half, we start off with the ball. Made our way down the field, K9 breaking the tackle, taking a big hit, but he still got that first down though. If it's one thing the Vikings don't got, it's the defense. I ended up having my boy JSN wide open across the middle of the field for that touchdown. Died. The Vikings finally put some more points on the board. It was 3 points, and 3 points is most likely not going to be enough for us. Got my wide open tight end down the field, picking up a huge gain. And at the 1 yard line to basically go ahead and put the nail in the coffin. Basically in this game, K9 running this thing in for the touchdown. A great win for us. Took a little bit of time to get used to this offense without DK, but we found it. And that dude Chenault came in and stepped up. And somehow, I don't know how, but I ended up winning Offensive Player of the Week again. I don't feel like this was good enough, but hey, I guess it was. We got a snow game out here in Chicago, and if you know me, I'm from Atlanta. I ain't used to none of this stuff. And I mean, even in college, went to Coastal Carolina for 2 years and then Alabama, like I've always been down south. So yeah, I ain't used to this cold. But when your team give you the keys as a rookie quarterback, you got to come in no matter what the weather is and do your thing, do your job. And I've been doing my job so well this season that I'm at #1 in the MVP conversation. This is crazy. And I've really been prepared for this game the whole season. I mean, this matchup between me and Caleb Williams, this could be a crazy game. I'm scrambling out to the left side. Ain't nobody keeping up with me. Amazing blocking over there. I'm getting into the end zone. And well, I thought it was going to be a pretty tough game, but we're up 14-0 on these boys, and it don't look like they're going to be in this game at all. Making this crazy throw down the field on the run, that's a dive. I guess even without DK, these dudes just cannot keep up with our offense. I got my guy sitting there right in the middle. Touchdown, no offense. It's the second half now. They done scored a touchdown. We're up 21-7. 2nd and 5, play action. And I found a way to throw this ball right to their defense. Yeah, I was under pressure, but there was no reason why I should have forced that in. Now they might be in the game. Luckily for me though, they only ended up getting 3 points. So we still got a good lead, up 11 points, pressure right in my face, and I'm finding my guy wide open across the middle for the first down. After that dumb pick last drive, I cannot settle for anything less than a touchdown here. Tyler Lockett wide open, destroyed his man, diving into the end zone for the touchdown. Now we're starting to look like the Bears finally found a little bit of offense, but it might be too late. It's already 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and we already down the field scoring again. And yeah, man, from the start, we were just scoring touchdowns over and over again. There was just no way the Bears were going to keep up with us. And they especially couldn't guard that man, Tyler Lockett. That boy went crazy. And I ended up getting another Offensive Player of the Week, just racking these things up. We're heading into the last game of the season. My agent was letting me know the stats I got this year. And I'm having a pretty good year. Because along with those passing stats, I also got a good amount of rushing yards. I'm #1 in rushing yards and #1 in rushing touchdowns as a quarterback. So yeah, great season so far. But now we got to end this regular season off and make sure we do it on the win. And with it being the Rams' last game of the season, this is a game that we should definitely be able to win. This is a team that doesn't have Aaron Donald anymore, so the defense isn't anywhere near as good as it used to be. I'm making this crazy pass down the field. That is crazy arm talent. 1st and goal now at the 4 yard line. I got all my guys running to the right side, so I can use my legs and get out to the left and beat this guy all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. And yeah, all season, I ain't really been worrying about myself personally. I've been worried about the team. But with this being the last game and me being #1 in the MVP standing ranking or whatever, I kind of want to win that. So yeah, I'm going for it. And it's looking like the Rams is going to push me into a game to where I'm going to have to put up some great stats because they scoring again and we're going to have to score one more time. Got my guy on a crossing route wide open, getting that first down. After that big play Tyler Lockett just made, I got him again on the out route and he's getting into the end zone. It's still the first half, 20-14 after they scored a touchdown, but somehow they missed the extra point. 1st and 10, I got my guy Noah Fant over the top, burnt his man, and I kind of underthrew it, but he still made that catch. Great hands. On 1st and 10, I saw something I liked, so I decided to audible out of the play that we was in. I got JSN over the middle. He's getting into that end zone. Now the Rams end up getting stopped. They left us with about 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first half to try to get more points. I'm trying to scramble, but end up taking a sack. But if it's one thing about my wide receivers, they all can make big plays. Even the backup receiver, Laviska Shenault, got him over the middle, and just look at that speed he got, taking this thing all the way to the end zone. Now somehow the Rams found a way to score in a very quick fashion, but they left us with less than 20 seconds left, and we can still get down the field, making this big play, getting this first down, getting to the 39. And now with just 11 seconds left in the first half on 1st and 10, coach drew up this beautiful play. Tyler Lockett on a wheel route. I lobbed that thing up to him. Touchdown. What a play. What a drive. And I mean, at this point, it's really just like not even fair how explosive this offense is. Even without DK being on the field, we're just too good. We're down the field again at the 24-yard line, running the play action. It's Shenault. This dude Shenault, like I said, he came in, he's ready to play. Touchdown. But our offense ain't the only one that's scoring consistently right now. So we got to make sure that we do not allow the Rams to even have a chance at taking the lead. We made it all the way into the red zone here on the 5-yard line. Tried to run the ball in multiple times. It didn't work. But here on 3rd and goal, run that thing in. And that backup running back got in for the touchdown. And man, what a final game of the season. 49-41. This was just crazy. And I mean, this was like the perfect game. The exact game that I needed. The perfect game that I needed to secure my MVP award. Them stats I just got were insane. And I mean, just look at the receiving numbers in this game, just from both teams, just nasty. Straight air raid the whole time. And now, finally, with the season being over, or the regular season at least, it's time to get into the playoffs. And I ended up having to talk with our coach. He was just telling me that he was proud of me, proud of what I've been doing this season. And that now, it's time for the playoffs, and I'm going to need to be focused. Even more focused than I was during the regular season. I got to trust my teammates and my instincts even more than I did in the regular season. He wants me to leave it all out on the field. And that's what I was planning to do anyway. Because like I said, with this team, we got a chance to get to that bowl. And I believe that anything less than the Super Bowl is a failure. And especially coming into this divisional round, we got the whole team finally, all healthy, everybody from DK to K9, we all ready. And of course, in poetic fashion, we'll be playing against the 49ers for the 3rd time this season. This is going to be a good game. Because after we beat on them the last 2 games, we already know it's going to be a different type of game this time. It's going to be a big one. It's the playoffs now. It's a whole different atmosphere. But I know me personally, I'm up to the challenge. I'm ready to take down anybody I need to get to that Super Bowl. Because that's the main goal this season. Because I done said it multiple times and I'm going to say it again. Anything less than that is a failure. We got too much talent on this team to not get there. Now, like I said, the last 2 times we played these dudes, we beat them. So I already know their defense going to be on a different type of timing. I almost got crushed by Nick Bosa, but got that ball out perfect timing. A dot. That's a dot. Come on now. We're in the red zone now, and I already know. They got an amazing red zone defense. I really couldn't find no one to get the ball to. A guy on the inside got out there, and I tried to escape, but I couldn't. Took a sack. A bad one. And man, it just really feels like my O-line isn't protecting me as well as they have been this season. Here, I end up getting sacked again, losing even more yards. But hopefully, we can make this field goal. We were indeed able to make that field goal. This guy was coming off the edge. I had to run off to the right side. Nobody ended up following me. It looked like there was no QB spot. I'm picking up this huge gain, getting us to about the 29. That man DK is back, and I'm getting it to him here on this slant. Picking up this first down, took a hit, and fumbled the ball. But I knew something wasn't right, so I ain't react to it yet. I'm just waiting for this booth review. And at the further review, it looked like that boy was down before the ball came out. His knee hit the ground. Still our ball. We good. But now we're at the 2-yard line, and in this defense, like I said, it's amazing, especially when we get here to the red zone. And I'm trying to get that thing to my tight end, but just couldn't get it there. Incomplete. But coach ain't going for none of that. We made it all the way down here. We're going to score a touchdown. Got my guy Noah Fant on the out route for that touchdown. We're up 9-0, less than 2 minutes left, and their offense just cannot score at all. It looks like our defense is locking in right now. I got my boy Lockett catching that ball, taking it all the way to the end zone. Too fast. Now we're in the fourth quarter, and since the first half, we really haven't been able to move the ball that much, but here we're finally getting a big play. This San Fran defense started locking in a little bit. We got to find our offense again. Like, I don't know what it was. It might have just been me getting sacked over and over again, trying to complete passes, but with pressure in my face every time, it was kind of hard to do that. But now my O-line is blocking, and now it's 3rd and inches. If we pick up this first down, this game is basically over with, or we score a touchdown, but unfortunately, wasn't able to get in there. I already know coach was going to want us to go for it, though. And we are going for it. 4th and 1, going for a QB sneak, and we got it. Picking that up. Now at this point, we ain't got to do nothing for real. We won this game. With them not having no timeouts left, there's no point of trying to be extra or nothing. Just go ahead and knee the ball out, and this game is over. So we end this season against San Fran 3-0. We did our thing versus them boys, man. We really turned this rivalry completely around, just like I said we would. But, man, just a big thanks to my receiving corps, man. Them boys go crazy every game. And you already know, with me being a rookie quarterback, doing the things I'm doing, I had to get stopped in the locker room. And the reporters were asking me how it felt to secure my first playoff win. And I said it was an incredible feeling. And especially with that game being against San Fran, it just hit even harder. We are now heading into the conference championship. And coach ended up wanting me to stop by the office again so he could let me know how big this is. And of course, with us being able to secure the #1 seed, it's going to be at home too. So that's going to be another advantage for us. But with the matchup being against Dallas, he asked me how I felt about it. Now look, as much as I wanted to be the most confident guy in the world, they still got a pretty good defense. Even though they're known for choking in the playoffs, Micah might be able to be that guy, or Diggs, somebody make a big play. We just have to make sure we stay locked in. Ain't no way we could let the Cowboys get to the Super Bowl for the first time in I don't even know how many years. But then, of course, in practice, one of our receivers ended up getting hurt, JSN. Guess that means Chenault gonna step up again. The conference championship, one step away from the Super Bowl. And with it being against the Dallas Cowboys, it's almost like it's gonna be a 2v1. It's gonna be us and the Cowboys curse versus the Cowboys. We can't let them boys get to the Super Bowl. Can't let that happen at all. The Cowboys scored a touchdown first, but we finna go ahead and respond right back. Play action, Laviska Shenault. Like I said, the guy that steps up every time it's his turn. End zone. And now after getting a stop on the Cowboys offense, it's our turn. 3rd and 6, delivering this dot to my tight end for the first down. We got to score and take this lead. Play action been working against this aggressive D-line. And end up working here again. Play action, wide open, Noah Fant for the touchdown. Another great stop by our defense. We got about a minute left in the first half to go get some more points. I ended up getting sacked for 10 yards, but I'm picking up all them back and more, making it 3rd and 3. And now on 3rd and 3, we got 4 verticals, but I changed into this play. I should have got it to my out route. Took way too long to make a decision. Tried to scramble and got sacked. That was my fault. Should have made my decision way earlier. Thankfully, we were able to make that very long field goal. We're up 10 points now after getting another stop on the Cowboys. I find the gap, getting right through there and sliding before I'm taking a big hit, getting the first down though. Now in this situation, there's no point in trying to force anything in and throw a pick. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this sack and we can get this field goal, making it 20-7. That's good. And yeah, they end up scoring a touchdown, but with us being up 7 points, they got no more timeouts left. This game is over. Winning this game 20-13, and we on the way to the Super Bowl. Like I said, we could not allow the Cowboys to make it to the Super Bowl, man. There was just no way. After that game, I had a press conference, and they're asking me how it feels to be Super Bowl bound. And I feel like at this point, there's only one response I could have had. We're not done yet. We still got this game to win. I can't be excited that we're here. I gotta stay locked in so we can win this game. And then they asked, what can be expected out of me in this Super Bowl game? And of course, I had to give the media trained answer, saying I just need to do my part, be the leader of the team, because it's all about the team. But personally, I want that Super Bowl MVP. That's what I'm going for. It's the day of the Super Bowl game. You already know. Coach had to have that talk with us, talking about how far we came this season and how now we're here. We got to get this dub. He didn't ask me if I'm ready to leave everything out on the field. You already know. I got to be ready, because if I ain't, then who will be? I'm the quarterback on this team. If I'm not laying it out all on the field, we're not going to win this game. It all falls on me. So in order for our team to be locked in and win this game, I gotta be locked in. And now, at the coach's speech, it's time to go win that Super Bowl. But before that, we got the NFL honors, and I ended up winning the MVP. And I mean, as a rookie, that's just crazy. Winning MVP, of course, Offensive Player of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year, and #1 quarterback in the NFC. But now I'm trying to top all that off with Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP. Let's ball out. And of course, out of all the teams that we could have played against in the Super Bowl, it just had to be the Chiefs. These boys is coming in this game looking for their third one straight. We cannot allow them to get this three-peat because it's our turn. And yeah, from the season I just had, you wouldn't expect me to be nervous. But running into the stadium, I was a little nervous. Hopefully, that's all gone by the time I got that ball in my hand. And just like I thought, as soon as the game really started, all the nerves I had coming into this game went away. 3rd and 6, throwing his dot to Tyler Lockett. He's using his speed to get almost to the end zone, falling at the 1. And on 1st and goal, just running this thing in. That boy K9 getting into the end zone for the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. And luckily, in this Super Bowl, we got our whole team back. That boy Jay is in his back from his injury. We looking good. We looking healthy again. We got to get this dub. Another big play for Tyler Lockett. That boy going crazy so far. We ran the ball a couple of times to get to the 8-yard line. Now running the play action. And Noah Fant was open for that touchdown, giving us a 2-score lead. The Chiefs were finally able to put points on the board, and here they end up forgetting that I have legs. They did not put a contain on the field, nor did they put a spy. I'm picking up this huge gain, getting out of bounds at the 25. And man, I ain't gonna lie, in this game, my O-line is blocking amazing. Them boys created this hole for me to run through the left side, juking to the inside, getting this big first down, sliding down. Now, the Chiefs are tired of me running. They finally decided to put a QB spy out here, but DK to the end zone, touchdown. Chiefs scored again, but they gave us 30 seconds to work with, and y'all know we get down the field fast. DK on the corner route dot. And on 2nd and goal, DK running a slant route. The guy out the middle of the field ended up blitzing, so I feel like I had him, but I overthrew it just a little bit. It's 3rd and goal now, and I'm trying to make some shape, but I'm not trying to do nothing dumb. So we can at least end up with 3 points. Scrambling out to the left side, trying to get my guy on this pass, but overthrew him completely. It's now the second half, and it's a way more contested game now. We're only up 3 points. I'm taking this sack. The momentum looking like it's swinging their way. Now being 2nd and 18, I got to find a way to pick all these yards back up, and I do. They blitzed, and they end up allowing a whole gap for me to shoot right through. And with DK in front of me, blocking for me, I end up picking up this first down and more. 3rd and 1 now. Run the play action. I really don't want to do nothing dumb, so scrambling out to the right side. I'm going to go ahead and pick this first down up with my legs and getting out of bounds, trying not to take no hit. After a couple failed running attempts, we're just finna go ahead and do a QB sneak. So we're at the 1-yard line, and I end up getting in. And thanks to our amazing defense, getting us the ball back, putting us already in scoring range, handing this thing off, another touchdown. This thing is over. And it was. We win the Super Bowl 38-21 after defeating the back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Chiefs. As basically everybody on this team gets their first ring. And me being a rookie quarterback, winning the MVP, and now winning the Super Bowl, what a season. I mean, in college, I won 2 national championships, but I ain't gonna lie, winning the Super Bowl hit even harder because the NFL is a league where everybody is good. Every single person in the NFL is doing this for a living, and we was able to come out on top. And just to make this even better, Roger Goodell gave me the Super Bowl MVP. Man, what a game. I said this multiple times, and I'm gonna say it one last time. If we didn't win that Super Bowl, the season would have been a failure. And it's really funny, I only had to throw 11 passes, completed 7, and we still won this game. But then when you really look at what I did overall, I had 142 yards on the ground with a touchdown, so I did way more than just pass. But man, that man Tyler went crazy. He had half of my yards, damn near. Y'all know the celebration couldn't just stop there. We took it to the locker room, and y'all know we finna have a crazy parade. But now with the season finally coming to an end, just looking at the recap, winning the Seattle Seahawks their 2nd Super Bowl, winning MVP and Super Bowl MVP and Offensive Player, Offensive Rookie of the Year. What a season. Just looking at the stats I ended up putting up, I ended up being 4th in passing yards, and my touchdown to pick ratio was amazing. 37-8, that's good. But you can't forget about what I did on the ground. You just scroll down a little bit and my name is there. I almost had 1,000 rushing yards and I had more than 10 touchdowns. Went crazy. And that's for my wide receivers. We had my boy Tyler Lockett, 4th in the league in receiving yards. And DK, he ended up missing the last couple games, but he's up there too still, past 1,000 yards. And if you scroll down just a little bit more, You're going to see that man Jay ascend. He didn't get to 1,000 this year, but almost did. He was right there. Basically got it. And as for K9, he was injured for a good amount of the season. So obviously he would have had a lot more yards. But overall, it was a crazy season. We ended this year 5th in offensive yards and 10th in defense. And I thought all we did in just my rookie year, just imagine what we could do in the next couple of years. What a rookie season, man. What a rookie season.